What are you doing? All right, do the intro. She doesn't think it's funny. And welcome back in, guys, for another episode of Final Fantasy, or welcome in if you're new as well. If you're new, you're kind of coming in after the intro, so what are you doing? Go back to the other video. I definitely recommend seeing it in the intro because that was where I really started to kind of describe all the things that I am loving about this game. And so I think that that was a really good way to just see my overall feelings about it. But I'll just say really briefly, I am truly enjoying this playthrough, although I know it's still fresh and new and we have like hours and hours ahead of us. I think this is gonna be a good one. So let's quit talking and let's just dive straight into episode number 2, picking up in present time as Clive. So yeah, let's go. There's more of them? I guess they came through after. Surprised any of the castles standing.
Please.
Their armor set is
Quite
sick.
a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
Wait.
I see. Your Grace, over here.
So I got, okay, yeah. So the monster appeared and kind of like threw me unconscious, but then I was somehow seeing it from Torgal's POV.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
She coordinated this? Maybe not coordinated it, but she knew it was happening? So she betrayed her husband too.
Take this one.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like trying to piece together because I didn't know if this was...
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
The tear. Wow. That was just the intro, by the way, and yeah. That was just the intro. Holy cow. I definitely stopped the last video at the wrong time. Sorry, y'all. 13 years later, I didn't even get to see the start. I didn't even think about that. Year of the Realm 873. Man. Sorry, guys. That was such a... I told you guys. I warned y'all. I'm bad at, like, cutting the episodes.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Oh. Forgot about that guy.
And?
It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
Damn. I don't think that's the same guy we saw. I don't know. Could
I
be.
won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
What do we say to death? Not today. Whoa. Awoken. A chance encounter. So that was our past. New iconic abilities. The iconic abilities Scarlet, Cyclone, and Heatwave for the Phoenix are now available for acquisition and upgrade. That is true. We did get a lot of points from our past. An upgrade on the abilities tab in the main menu. Do not forget the once acquired new abilities must be equipped to the gear and icons tab.
How
Man!
do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Oh, you're right, because somebody else would be summoning her, right? I guess that's how that would work. Ah, so it must have been... It must have been the... Do you think it was the girl that had the frozen... I don't know. I'm not going to try to predict that yet. Yeah, I definitely stopped the last video at the wrong time. I should have let it... I should have known that we would be going back to present time. And I wonder what happened to Joshua. Did he really just die completely? I mean, I guess so. But I feel like he's got to come back somehow. Like, he has to be awoken in some way or the other. I don't know. All right, give me 1 second. I got to run to the bathroom. Okay, so let me go ahead and change that difficulty on screen. Because I know some of you guys, y'all are gonna be like, wait, it's still too easy. Action focused. Boom. Headshot. It did say that we had new iconic abilities, so let's go ahead and pull that up as well, because we do have a decent amount of ability points. Oh, yeah, okay, so these just became available? Yeah, Heat Wave. Heat waves keep... Summon a projectile, a dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. Wave force is amplified upon dispelling magic. Okay, I kind of like that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It must have unlocked... Yeah, Scarlet as well. Level 3. Spin quickly, creating a ring of fire that burns all enemies in range. I love an AoE, guys. Okay. It says that I've already learned it, so we can already utilize it. And then these are two that we can... The Flames of Rebirth. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames. 1600 XP or AP. Oh. I also love how you can reset without costing you anything. Okay, I think the things that I know I'm going to use a lot of are going to be Phoenix Shift. So I'm going to continue saving up for 375 and then go ahead and upgrade that a little bit, or master it, I should say. Okay, let's go. We ride for Roadhog. So yeah, they said who's utilizing her, so I'm assuming that we're going after whoever summoned Shiva. And I know I was kind of confused by that in the previous one, but it couldn't be somebody in the castle. It's got to be somebody else on one of the other sides. Give me the loot. Stone Skin's Conan. I don't think we've seen if it automatically consumes one of the tonics.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Yeah, do you guys think we're gonna face the dominant that we saw? That was getting a little... Basically, he was looking forward to coming back from war. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the... Because we have no more strength tonic, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to... that. Look at the shards of ice. Oh, look, you can even see bodies on it. Oh, jeez. Can we go down that path? I don't think we can, but I'm gonna try real quick. Nope, no shot. They did a really good job at not making it feel barren either. I feel like there's been plenty of games where they would show this scene, but they wouldn't have taken the time to put like blood or bodies down there. Starting to melt. I was wondering how fast it would melt, but those are massive icicles. I mean...
By the flames.
What? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's insane. It's also a variety of different bodies as well. Like, it's not just the same repeats over and over again. We did get a strength tonic after all, but I'm gonna mess around with different tonics. 2 stone skins. If we get a second one, we might see what happens when it consumes it right away. Man, great balls of fire. Or ice in this case. This is kind of a long descent. Like you're feeling just like the size and the
Down there.
intensity of the situation. They're retreating. Are those women and children?
Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Yeah, that. I saw that.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The Dominant. Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming, and I see many.
So
We end this quickly.
she is the one that summons Shiva? They did capture her. Wait, is that the girl? Is that the...
Data must be idle.
Primer the girl dies? Was that the girl from my childhood?
What alvation naukin Alad Scully asked.
I mean, she did use up a lot of her magic, that's for sure. He's gonna recognize her. Yeah, that's her.
Let this be the end.
Maybe not.
Davis!
No, I guess maybe
Care to
not.
kill some Iron
She was
Blood?
dominant? Okay.
Gladly.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should go primarily for her.
You focus on the
Oh,
target.
look at that.
Understood.
Holy cow. I also feel a little bit stronger. Okay, let's go ahead and use Stone Skin too. Make myself a little bit more invulnerable because she's gonna be casting spells. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Woo! Yeah, confirmed. Not the girl from my childhood, I think. Unless I don't remember her. Whoa. I do need to remember that I did just throw it on. Back out, back out. Fire against ice. Whoa! Okay. Nice. Dodge. Yeah, it does feel a little bit more difficult, I'd say. She's kind of kicking my butt. Alright, go in there. Get in her face. We need to try to stagger her again. Oh, I have, okay. I feel a little bit sloppy. Like, I felt like this with, anytime I play Final Fantasy, I'm always toggling 2 games at the same time. I miss that.
Too slow.
There we go, staggered. Yeah, I'll explain in 1 second. Come on, get in on her. There we go. The whirlwind. I'm just kind of going for slashes, like, nonstop.
Orders, Sergeant!
Get the heck away. Okay, I'm fighting her in the air. Oh.
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
She's not even fully primed. They think that this is her without it? Okay, we are kind of messing her up.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
She's definitely being forced to do this. That's the other thing. It doesn't sound like she's even wanting to do this battle to begin with. Oh. Get out, get out. Get out, get out, get out. Alright, use a super potion. Staggered again.
What I need.
Do upper, then do B. The double combination. B into her. Just kind of... I mean, it's efficient, okay? No worries. This is just 3 of us beating her up, like, jeez. This This one's crazy. She's going down. All right, there we go. There we go. Whew. I don't think I got a successful parry, but I was gonna say, I'm always toggling 2 different games. So whatever I'm recording for YouTube, I'm always doing something for Twitch as well. So I just feel like it's like the combat in whatever games I'm playing never aligns. So between recordings, I feel like I have to somehow acclimate back to it again, especially at the beginning of doing a game like this. So we have Frozen Tear, and as she fought, she shed tears of ice, which shattered on the blood-stained earth below. Interesting. The account of the Battle of Nysa, 873. So we have Frozen Tears materia. We got High Potion, Potion Back, and Steel Silk. A rare case in which a hyperbole has played no role in the item's nomenclature. Okay, Steel Silk is every bit as strong as steel, yet soft as silk, making it a popular choice for tailors tasked with crafting durable armor that does not hinder movement. Okay, so let's try to throw that on after this. All the bloodshed on us.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Finish it. Is it her? It is her. Yes. Okay. It is her, but she was a dominant?
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody
He's
do it
gonna
then.
stop it. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Fuck.
That's not good. How is she? Did we always know she was a dominant? Or
We've
did
got company, Wyvern.
something must have happened? Take her out of the battle, and at least they can't utilize her.
What are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
We gotta go.
I'm sorry, Jill.
Oh, she didn't recognize me either, though. But we were both young, and I love how they did the tears to throw back to him recognizing her, though.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
All right, this is gonna be bad news bears for these guys. Bad news bears.
Know her. Look around you.
They always do this.
Do you think any animals care? I need you here.
This is such a Final Fantasy thing to like have like part of the story and conversation happening while I'm in the middle of fighting somebody. Like, guys, I'm fighting here. There we go. Okay, that's it. No, one more.
Now that that's done,
No.
I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
This is where I turn.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty.
Ooh.
I just fight to survive.
The
And
dialogue.
you think I don't? The
Tamia?
Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So
Oh,
if you won't
he got
take
me.
hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told
Okay.
you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Oh.
Let's find out.
Whoa. Nice precision dodge. Nice. Magic burst. Oh, he got me. Nice stag. It's gonna take a lot to stagger him. Nope, just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, Phoenix Burst. Do I have any other abilities? It's just kind of hard to do. I feel like It's almost like you should try to save up your abilities for when, yeah, look at that damage when he was staggered on that. Huge damage. Whoa, I should have dodged that.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines?
That was
Who
so sick.
trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
Also, it helps boost up your ability to cast it again.
Brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket.
And that explains why. Okay, wait, I do want to do this real quick. I want to test this out.
As you should have 13 years.
Okay, before we do that, I do want to test this out. That explains why he called us Wyvern, because they wanted to give us a new name, so we try to forget. Yep. That totally explains it, but it was always referring to us as Clive. I love that. All right, let me do a stone skin as well. Staggered again. Cast some spells on him, do this. The music here too. Nice. Ooh.
For nothing.
Probably, arguably some of the
And I will
best,
not
like,
fall
and
by
most
your
fun
hand.
combat I've ever had. 4 of those. Ooh. Whoa! Don't like that. Oh, it's the takedown. Come on.
Traitor's blade.
Let's go. I feel like I've been a bit slow to catching on to the story, but it's all starting to make sense now. I also think this is the case with a lot of Final Fantasies, but you're trying to pay attention to the story while understanding the new combat system, and there's just so many new things being thrown at you, and so I want to appreciate all of them, and sometimes I feel like the story and understanding it kind of falls to the wayside for me. But all right, this is cool. Okay, so we popped up by 3 points with Vitality. We always are popping up by 2 points. Maybe that's always been the case for Vitality. Now we're level 11 and we're at 1,050. And what is this? To most, this nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone is but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. To the blacksmith, however, it is much, much more, for the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive, yet durable gear favored by warriors across the realm. So we're definitely going to have some crafting to it as well. I think we've been slowly finding crafting materials. And meteorite. Just as drops of molten iron fall from a smith's oven to the floor to cool, so too did they fall from the celestial foundry, where the gods forged their divine instruments of war. Or so it is believed. We call these otherworldly outcastings, meteorites. Oh. The deaths are brutal in this one too. I will say the deaths have been brutal. Jill. Did they gather her? We can take them. Maybe not. Run away. He cares for the abomination. What's their move? What's his move? I was like, is he just gonna let him get hit? He wouldn't even try to do something? Is that what happens when they're together? Or it's somebody else? Somebody else saved them. The music? Oh, it's somebody else. No! Wait a minute. Who is this? And why did they have my wolf? Sid.
Bloody wind.
The voice!
Come on, then.
Oh, that's Torgal, right? Isn't that my pup?
Fuck.
I don't recognize Sid. I'm sorry, I should have recognized that. The voice on him though, did you? Oh my gosh, be still my video. I feel like this game was just a big, like, you're at a poker table and you're just telling all the other industries and like developers to like meet this kind of level of cinematics and everything.
My proud desert lion.
I feel like it just upped the ante like none other.
Taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan.
Ooh. Look at the scale, like the scaling.
The Ice Queen on her back. No doubt.
Is he still alive?
But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Damn. I love the detailing in her outfit. The scaling is immaculate.
The thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid.
Okay, so we must have seen
Gather the
Sid
men.
in...
We have work to do.
That scene in the yeah, we must have seen him in the scene in the castle, but I'm telling you right now, the first episode, I was ingesting so much. I was not tracking all the different players and people that we ran into. Wow. Yeah, this is just... I feel like this is taking gaming to the next level. Like in every way possible. Like it's changing the script almost. She's so cute. I wonder if he can get rid of his mark as well.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
It's gotta be, right?
Torgal.
Torgal.
Hey,
His name is Torgal.
you two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield.
He knows me.
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
You don't remember?
Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for.
How did she become a dominant? She would have had to be one the whole time, right?
None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right.
Oh. It's funny.
You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
Nan. So if I recognize my pup, but I don't
Explain
recognize
everything
him.
once we're back at the Hideaway. Come on.
All right, fair enough. She's giving me Sister Freed vibes with the outfit and the chair. Like, it's interesting. I find that I don't personally feel like Sid's voice matches the character too much, or it almost sounds, I know it's supposed to have this like gravelly kind of tone to it, but for some reason it's not. Like, I'm not able to match the character with the voice. I don't know if that ever happens for you guys, but all right, that's where Clive is, and we're headed to the Hideaway. Can I go anywhere else? All right, so what's happened since everything? There's a new place over here. I can't look at all of these. Chance encounters. Wow. Oh, and look at this. These are the yeah, so you can definitely see where all the fortresses are made. The water is crystal clear. And this fortress probably has to fight for some as well. Yeah, these two have to fight for the resources from over here. But this one is, oh, yeah. Okay. I also need to remember that even during cutscenes, I need to tap the time thing so I can read up on all the characters that we see. All right, the Hideaway, Central Storm Deadlands. The withered remnants of a once verdant valley, long consumed by the blight, one would have been either extremely foolish or extremely desperate, or an extremely desperate fool, to make this wasteland their home. This is similar to where we went before, right? The Central Storm Deadlands. I think so. I'm pretty sure. It's close-ish. Central Storm. No, it's still different. We were in more of a swamp. A swamp. And they call it a mine. A mine.
Not much further now.
It's a good
We're
hideout.
in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
That makes sense.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Or did it used to be the marsh? Super dead.
Home sweet home.
I feel like I've heard his voice before, though. I need to look up who that is. It's a great hiding spot. Beautiful scenes. Torgal. There's multiple people. What? This is beautiful. This is so cool. And some people have the mark. Look, yeah, some people have. Oh, is that? Wait a minute. Was that a Mughal?
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
We don't have to use it.
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nerve. You must be starving. We grow them here. Believe
Really?
it or not. Suit yourself.
Oh, that sounds so crisp.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
Taria.
And this is the dominant.
How cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Oh, his name's Goots.
But Nan will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
Oh, we've got a Karen here
Last year
too.
at this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
I love their mannerisms though. They have very realistic movements. It doesn't feel like a game character. It feels like they captured it as like natural movements. I think they've always done a good job at that. Local map. All right, the detailed local map. Nice. Okay, I think that's the first. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, so we have the hideaway, speak with Sid. We can't go to the infirmary yet to check on her. All right, let's go into here. All right, let's check everybody out. So we've got the Fallen, the Deadlands. All right, let's start with the Fallen. Yeah, I'm missing some of these. I need to remember to click on this more. All right, Mysteries of the Realm, the Fallen, an ancient yet highly advanced civilization whose relics can be found across the length and breadth of Valithia. I'm not going to say these right. The material from which these relics are constructed is far sturdier than steel and cannot be worked by modern methods. So the people of the modern day have elected to build inside and around them instead. And then those are inside of the Deadlands. Barren wastes bereft of Aether, where no life stirs and magic is all but unusable. Here, both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread even more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Oh, man. It's interesting that they don't all band together to work against the blight, but I guess that would mean we're cooperation, so and communication. Sid's Hideaway, a refuge hidden in the blighted lands of Central Storm from which Sid operates his secretive community of freed bearers. While survival in the Deadlands is widely considered impossible, a combination of near indestructible fallen ruins and considerable ingenuity have led to the establishment of a safe haven where those who rally to their leader's cause are only just about to eke out an albeit meager existence, but a freed existence. It's Tarja, I believe, resident psychicer of Sid's Hideaway. Tara is an expert in all manner of medicine and medicinal interventions, skills that are indispensable in their Deadland home, where they cannot call on healing magics. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they relied on magic for everything in their everyday life. After Sid brings an unconscious Jill back to the Hideaway from the expedition to the Nysa Defile, she is placed in Tarja's care. Oh, I feel like she's gonna be so cute. Sidolphus, is that what it is? Cornered by a battalion of Iron Kingdom Crusaders in the depths of the Nysa Defile. Clive thought his end was nigh, until Sid appeared and spirited him and Jill away to his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. Spirited Away! Such a great movie. All right, so the goal is to speak to Sid, but you know that I'm not going to do that. You know we're not going to start with that. Also, I want to pop over to our abilities real quick. Yes, okay, we have 400. I'm going to put into dissing. Oh, we are so close to being able to build up the Cyclone even more, though. Oh, that sounds good. I know it seems weird to already master an ability, but I rely on this to, like, move me closer to enemies so often. So this is going to be the first thing that I put into. What did it do? Did it give me any stars? No, because stars aren't earned by that. Okay, that's something else entirely. Mastered? I think it means that I have to utilize it more and, like, actually master it. Learned, mastered. I don't know. Details? Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't even see this. All right, Phoenix Shift. So now that we did this, you can do this strike or the shift shot. Mastery increases shift distance, so now I can go even closer. And then battle technique is what lands you the stars, I'm assuming? I think. Oh, bonus points are awarded for using battle techniques during arcade mode. All right, that explains it. That makes sense. Yeah, battle techniques, shift strike. Land a shift strike on the ground. Land it in the air. Complete a combo with a single target after landing a shift strike. Aerial shift combo. Aerial shift shot. Land a shift shot in the air. Okay. This will also tell you what the best ones to master are. Allows assign to any icon. Scarlet Cyclone. Allows assignment to any icon. Huh. Allows assignment as well. Interesting. Execute a 4. Okay, that's nothing. There's nothing for mastery of it. So once you have them, you have them. You don't have to keep learning them. Oh, wait. Mastery. Increases lunge distance. Some of them you can. Imbues blade with fire, increasing ability potential. Didn't I already upgrade that one? No, that's different. That's right, I did this one. Oh, I would like to master the burning blade. That'd be pretty nice. Oh, real quick, hold on. All right, gears and icons. Here we go. So we have some icons assigned right now. I think those are the only 2 that I have to begin with though, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, now I'm tracking. So you could potentially get another icon. So if okay, so you'll learn different things. I won't always be a Phoenix, right? I won't always have just the Phoenix shift. And that's how I'd be able to transfer these to something else that I learn. Interesting. Oh, and we have more things. We know that timely evasion kind of cancels out, I believe, timely strikes. So let's do the timely healing. There once was a hapless battle mage who oft found himself on the losing end of duels, for in the heat of a combat, he would often forget to use healing potions he carried with him. Fed up, he enchanted a ring to remind him to do just that. And as he was a better mage than a swordsman, the ring worked. It worked so well, in fact, that he could rarely even recall raising a vial to his lips. When equipped, Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls below a certain range. I kind of like that because then you're not having to actively look at your health bar as often. Because there's so many things popping up on the screen. I mean, any ease that I can do to that. Look at these. I just love that. Did I get any new? No, I didn't get any new bracers or new belts or new blades. But I bet you there's a blacksmith here that we can buy equipment from. Also, how do I find side missions? There's got to be side missions, or maybe I can't do them yet. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I thought that there was a way for me to, hold on. There's a way for me to do my, there it is, okay. But it doesn't show me side missions. Let's go talk to everybody. Cantankerous crone. I wish I could just like do pets for Torgal. They're definitely doing woodworking here, but there, blacksmith. Surly Smith. Okay, maybe not right now. We'll come back later. What's down here? All right, that was the storeroom. To the cells. To the cells. Is there anybody actually captive? Yes, there are.
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
Already warning me. I haven't been here 2 seconds and they think that I'm gonna end up behind bars. They know me so well. Chores? Baths? No, washing. Wait, but, oh, it's almost like we're in a tunnel. It's giving me like sewer tunnel vibes.
The washroom floor's all mended then? It'll hold.
I love listening to the conversations. Burly bearer.
I suppose I'll be needing a new sword.
Chicken!
And you'll need to speak with Blackthorn.
Blackthorn must be the blacksmith. Look, they have chickens! Oh my goodness. That is a, oh. The chicken chaser. Oh. Wait, they actually get like ruffled feathers when you get close to them. I love it. The chicken chasers, back at it again. It gives me so many Fable vibes. It gives me that same feeling of joy.
Your brand.
Oh.
Lady Tyre might be able to see to that.
Really?
You may have been born a slave, but you're a free man now.
No, but there's no way that she could actually take it off because a lot of people have it now. Like a lot of people have the mark. It's a bearer. Botanist.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was.
Oh.
She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
This must be where they're growing trees. Yeah, they have to be growing trees for apple. Oh yeah. Ask and you shall receive. But check it out. 2 of them died completely, but then this one is thriving. And it can't be the sunlight because this one is also receiving sunlight. Interesting.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill.
I also just like the dialogue. I feel like it's a little bit more serious than at least my other experience with FF7. FF7, I always kind of just interpreted it more as like an anime.
Leave me be.
A little bit in the way that its dialogue was.
Until you've had your medicine.
But this one is much more serious toned. It's like if Witcher and Final Fantasy had a baby, I almost feel. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Is he upstairs? I think he might be upstairs. The furrows, the bunks, the infirmary we can't get to. Oh, well, let's go to the ale hall.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
You don't have to talk about me while I'm standing right here. It's so rude. So many people. This is so homey and cute. Gwent? Cards? Bartender? Oh, the stew smells so good. This is so homey. I love it.
He'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
Lonely, are we, August?
I don't know if I would call him an easygoing soldier. Just right off the rip from hearing him. Is that a... No way. Is that like a super old-time jukebox? Oh.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break. His life his own again.
He already created a tune about me?
With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end.
That was good.
What do you think? I woke this morn
inspired. Spoony Bard.
When lightning struck,
his yoke did break. His life. Oh, excuse me. I like the stairs.
I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Oh, the broom wielding bear. Poor dude. That is just an uphill climb. If you're gonna be trying to keep that neat the whole time. He's the only one that has like his own office. Official. Very official. Having throwbacks to the owl.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her.
What?
All right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far.
I do want to know what happened to him during the time that he was in the army.
You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield.
He did look a lot like his father. Like they did a good job with that.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you?
Those cups don't.
All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave.
It's a cozy cave, okay? It's a cozy cave. But those mugs do not look.
It's also why we need help.
I don't think they washed them in a while.
From branded who know one end of a sword from the other.
My cleaning instincts
What
are coming
say you,
in.
Clive? Will you join us?
Oh, that's such a cool shot. The reflection.
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill.
This guy is an absolute
Until
Chad.
my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered
Oh, he doesn't know.
by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
Well, what exactly am I
I
joining?
told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Possibly the other
Is he
one.
certain?
What say we go and ask him?
The dominant would be old, right? because I feel like
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
down the hatch.
Let's make ready then.
Okay, there were so many questions.
You'll find
Did I
everything
not
you
want to
need
ask
down in
him
the
who
main
he
hall,
is? What do I?
As well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
The music. Wow, that is a firm-looking bed, and I'm here for it. Love a firm bed. You know, just I want it to be like hardtack. Oh, look at the little. I wonder if he has a kid. It's a doll. He must have a. Wait, yeah, there's a child's. Well, it's not a child's bed per se, but there is another bed up here. Huh. It's a nice desk. Look at the wood. Actually, the engraving on the wood is really fancy. He's got some nice furniture in his office. I like how dramatic the swirls are. Like with the... It's just a cool contrast to the wood color and everything. The texture.
It's downstairs. Try not to get lost.
Okay, you don't have to be sassy, Sid. I actually really like his character. His voice is starting to match up with his person a little bit more. I think it was something about that scene that sounded a little strange. Okay, so he said, the fat chocobo! The Great Hall is where we need to go. I guess they'll tell us when we can do side missions and things like that. I feel like we're still pretty locked in as of right now. Did we get anything new? Yes, the second icon of fire and the bearer. A bearer is a person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valisthea, men and women who are awakened as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in the life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. Jeez. The second icon of fire. A fire-aspected icon that first emerged in the year and realm of 860, when Imperial forces attacked the Rosarian stronghold of Phoenix Gate. Clad in infernal flame, the fiendish, sorry, I cannot read today. The fiendish creature flung himself against the Phoenix, and overpowering the icon with the strength and ferocity never before seen. Or since. ... All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Hold on. All right, let's visit the main hall. And I just can't wait to get side quests. And I know I'm asking for more than I think I'm even gonna want to get, because that is the one thing that I've heard about this game is so many side quests. I'm kind of here for it though.
He's in... Oh no.
What? Nan?
Goot was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
There's old Nan's place.
Oh, we saw it, yeah.
On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
I wonder if they have side missions for us.
A blacksmith. To the forge it is then.
To the forge it is.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the face structure and everything, he looks like one of the early on Fable characters. Like your protagonist, the hero. He looks like it. It's the jawline.
It's coldest when we're done.
Oh.
There's Titan ship boulders.
Titan ship boulders? What did he hand us exactly? Must have been like a badge or something.
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
What about some
I'm not
coin?
here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Damn.
Is that so?
Continental Rock. Oh, really? That's what it was? All right. Noisome spirit, better suited to stripping oil from the painter's canvas than consumption, grants overworked conscripts a very few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north of the continent. All right, let's give it to him.
Do you want that or not?
I can take it back.
I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty.
Don't be hasty.
Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly.
That's probably true.
I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Oh, he's actually gonna get us stuff? Forging! The crafting of new gear as well as upgrading existing gear can be done at a blacksmith as long as you have a recipe or the proper materials. Selecting a highlighted item from the list and then holding it to craft it. So let's craft an iron belt. And it's gonna increase our strength by 23. And all it requires is 12 out of 12 fillings. And we can reinforce stuff, but I have nothing to reinforce right now. More leather than iron. It is nonetheless considered an improvement from the crude courting ward by Ackerman and Acolytes. Ackerman? There we go. Equip. Oh, and you can ask it to equip right away.
Caesar Square. You want anything else? You bring your own materials.
All right.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
Also, does it change on the outside?
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I want to know if we physically change our outfit as well, because that was something in Final Fantasy that no matter what you... Granted, you weren't working with this much equipment. Like, you had the bracers and armlets and things like that, but yeah, it would never change the outside appearance. So I wonder if that happens for Clive. When something has changed in the Hideaway, a notice will appear on the upper right-hand corner of the screen, in addition to the stock updates for Karen's Toll and new forging recipes for the Black Hammer. There are also notices for new quests and new missions. Wait, missives, sorry. And many other things. I got too excited. And an icon will appear in-game as well as on the local map to indicate recent updates. I love it. Oh.
Goots.
We should thank Goots. All right, let's find out about him. Oh, let's read up on Goots. One of Sid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone. Oh, I love him. Goots, golden Goots. Also, I feel like they did him dirty with his dialogue. Resident blacksmith of Sid's Hideaway, a sullen and secretive sword who prefers to drown his woes in drink than share them. He's definitely seen some. All right, let's go ahead and see if we have anything. Oh, I do want to ask about him too. All right, we have the first. Oh, but we need 3 more Wyrite. All right, but we're getting close on that. Ah, broadsword +2, meteorite. But we would need the broadsword +1 to even build broadsword +2. Interesting. Iron belt +2, but it would cost a meteorite. I don't know if we want to do that yet. Iron bracers. Oh, I'd have to get the bare bones iron bracers as well. We'll read up on them when I'm actively like leveling them up. I'm not sure if I want to commit my meteorite to the iron belt, because what if we acquire new, like, I don't know, new pieces entirely? Oh, I can build iron bracers +1. That is giving me 23 more defense, but it costs a frozen tier, and I doubt that those grow on trees. Although I guess we could always ask Jill to just cry for us real quick. Let's see. The little more than crude leather straps reinforced with an even cruder iron plate. Boundless tales of dexterous doers of daring, deftly deflecting door locks and redirecting dents with knot. But these wristlets have made the equipment a popular choice for those who dream of being a hero, but currently lack the monetary means. I don't think I'm going to commit to it yet, but I do want to ask about him.
I see I'm busy here.
He might have quests for us, and maybe he'll eventually like us.
But I ain't the cook, am I? Look.
He didn't finish what he said. Oh, we have to read it ourselves? I'm so spoiled with games. You know, a lot of games will read everything for you. Look, Sid needed a smith, and I needed a smithy. Call it a marriage of convenience. Doesn't hurt that the forge here's the hottest this side of hell, or that it works without magic. I won't have no bearer suffering for me. I don't think that this is supposed to be happening. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be reading this out loud for us.
You got anything needs repairing?
Or retooling. You bring it here, along with your own metals, and any scraps left over, I keep. Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Off you go then. Don't want to keep Sid waiting.
True. I think now he doesn't have, yep, okay, so he doesn't have the conversation icon over him. Okay, so let's open up the map real quick. We have that. I guess we could go to Nan.
Most
Yeah.
of the world would leave.
Oh, that's our, okay, we need to go back. Let's talk to goats. Goots.
The gift worked. You have my thanks. Come on, nearly there.
Wait, I'm not ready to go. Who are these people coming back from? Oh. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is?
You, blankets, quick as you like.
I thought it'd be a while before I'd run into her.
All right, we make 'em comfortable while the bed's made up. Well,
oh, man.
you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
Okay. All right, let me go see what they need. Let's go talk to her.
What have I got myself into?
I can't talk to her yet. I can look at her, but I can't talk to her yet. All right, speak with the man. Okay, speak with him. What happened to him?
Who are they? Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
The phrasing on that.
Shit, at this rate, you won't make it through the night.
Any magic?
Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Oh, and we can check on Jill, too. Shift your ass.
Was Tyre the one looking after Jill?
Yes. Yes, so we should be able to see her. Can I even go talk to Nan?
Does this look like an infirmary to you?
Okay, they don't even let you work on anything else. They're like, you will do the next part in the main story, and you're gonna like it. Here she is.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions when she's recovered.
Frozen tears?
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did.
I did say so.
I love how sassy the characters are in this game. I feel like they, like, definitely made that more prominent in this one than I remember it being in 7. Like, they're not afraid to say what they feel like. They didn't want to move him to a better, well, they can.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Goodbye. So we still probably need to do our side mission, or we definitely need to see Nan's shop. I'm gonna call her Gran, and she's gonna be pissed. It's not my name.
Another fine day at the Hideaway. Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state? It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto.
Otto.
You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you
And
now?
super convenient.
Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
They even gave her the Karen cut too. Why'd they do her like that?
And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here,
Aw, that's
consider
sweet.
yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
And we won't forget it. I love the differences in their clothes too. They just have a lot of diversity in everything. Side quest unlocked! Woo! All right. Here we go. Quests. Keep an eye out for the green icon above heads. Icons? Of certain NPCs. These indicate that they have a quest to offer. A list of current and completed quests can be viewed in the Journals tab next to the main menu. Guys, I love side quests, okay? Forever avoiding the main storyline just to complete side quests. After accepting a quest objectives will appear in the to-do list located on the right side of the screen. I love it. Objectives for the red main scenarios are and up to 3 side quests can be displayed simultaneously. Any quest can be prioritized on the Journals tab in the main menu by highlighting it and pressing X. Objectives for prioritized quests will remain displayed in the to-do list until the quest is completed or another quest is given priority. Priority status for a quest can be removed by highlighting it and pressing X again. New Hideaway features. The following Hideaway facilities are also now available. The 1,000 Tomes, an ever-growing... of all things, compendium, and then personal jukebox. The jukebox. It's an orchestrion. Both are located in the Hideaway's eatery. The fat chocobo can be found on the map. I love it.
These people.
A new quest is available near you. Oh, there's so many quests. Okay, that's the main quest. But first things first, we're not going to the main quest. Let's also check up on Otto. Chief steward of Sid's Hideaway, who manages the day-to-day running of their operation, and his friend's stead. Sorry. Sid often being taken far and away from his bearer liberating activities. Even when Sid is at home, he prefers to leave such busy work to Otto, much to the hard-pressed purser's indignation. All right, let's go over here. Let's check out this side quest. Also, let's play music.
When he's not out chasing rumors.
Woo! Play that song. Changing the tune. Background music played in the Hideaway can be changed by pressing the orchestrion. The track list. Oh, okay. Do you think they have Queen? Hideaway? Hideaway? Where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. This is our home. Acquired during the main scenario. Actually, if I really, I've talked about getting back into piano for a long time now, and I kind of let it die down again, but if I ever to pick it back up, I think I'd get back into doing Final Fantasy songs on the piano because they're so beautiful. Or To the Moon. Set as BGM. I mean, that does feel more Hideaway though, but I like this one. Okay, we're gonna put this one in the background for now. Does he have a new song?
When lightning struck his yoke.
Okay, let's ask for... Oh, what's up there? Don't think I haven't noticed you stealing sips from that pot. Wizened.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the Hideaway, perchance?
Why?
You could say that. Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
Hyperboreus?
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply
Tomes.
Tomes. On account of the company I keep.
Oh, it's so sweet.
What varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
View the 1,000 tomes. Let's ask about him first and then view the tomes. With this music right now, I could stay here for forever. It reminds me of how calming the Mass Effect main menu is, or the map music is.
When I was very young...
Yeah, they're not finishing it. Maybe I have a setting or something? And lived beyond these shores. My father would read to me every night from the only book we had. A History of Valisthea by Moss the Chronicler. So enchanted was I by this realm of myth and magic that when I was of age, I enlisted as a deckhand on a merchant galley, and that I see it within my own eyes, so that I may see it.
When I arrived...
What I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil in men's hearts. Still, I was determined to follow in the footsteps of Moss and record what I could. And so I did, in all manner of places and all manner of roles, until my aging legs could carry me no longer.
Fortunately,
Sid found me on the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here, where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
The 1,000 Tomes is a comprehensive compendium of Valisthea lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Clive progresses through the story. Past active time lore entries can also be viewed here.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Clive tells her. He updates the tomes. Wisdom.
You wish to study the tomes?
Dominant. Icon. I guess so it shows the ones that I haven't read. Right? Yeah, because I've read about the relevant topics. Oh, this is so cool. Let's read about the dominant. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over. Oh, and you can actually quickly go over to the other topics, or show related topics. How cool! It really feels like I'm in a library right now, or like on an online kind of thing. All right, icons, magical beings of godlike strength who dwell within human hosts known as dominants, only emerging when the dominant primes. History records 8 icons in total, each with a unique elemental affinity. It is commonly held that 2 icons of the same element cannot coexist, but as none have ever witnessed all of these rare creatures together, the conjecture is yet to be proved. And then the Battle of Nysa. The Battle of Nysa was short, yet bloody clash between the Iron Republic and the Republic of Dhalmekia in the year 873. The Dhalmekians hoped to force an end to their long-running conflict with the Iron Blood, had convened a council at Zernitra Stronghold, and entreated their Walloder allies to aid them in their cause. However, talk soon broke down, and the Dhalmekians were left with no choice but to rely on once more the power of the mighty Titan, to whom they already owed a considerable debt. Thus was the stage set for the showdown between Titan and Shiva, the Iron Blood's own icon, in which losses on both sides were too many to count. Which was her. And you can search. You can just type in and search. All right, so let's pop into people. Oh, I love the layout for this. This is so well done. And we can see that there's, wow. Look how many characters there's gonna be in the game. Okay. We're gonna just play catch up and read up all the bios on these characters, so the more I look at it, the more that I'll know. All right, y'all. Clive, we know, but still. Does it show all the different first encounter? Nice. We've read most of these, I believe, but I think the one that we haven't read was when he was Wyvern. Yeah. Firstborn. Yeah. At the battle. Wait, this is after the fall. Yes. A slave soldier for the Holy Empire, now in his 13th year of servitude. Though drafted as a frontline infantryman, the magical might granted him the blessing of the Phoenix quickly, saw him promoted to an elite squadron of assassins, where he was assigned the moniker by which he is now known. Their latest mission, to descend into Nysa Defile, and where the bloody battle rages between the Iron and the Republic, and take the head of Shiva's dominant. Little did he know. An Imperial deserter. An Imperial bearer turned deserter after refusing to slay the dominant of Shiva, choosing instead to turn his blade on his own sergeant. And as a force of the Crusaders around him, his freedom seemed as if it would be short-lived, until the timely intervention of Sid, a man who shared Clive's desire to see the dominant freed from their clutches. Together, they escape to Sid's secret hideout. Have we seen Jill? I always back away because I want to see which ones I have read up on and which ones I haven't. Because apparently I missed a lot of the characters. Oh, I missed Ambrosia. Joshua. Yeah. Second son of Archduke of Rosaria and heir to the ducal throne. Upon the night of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led him to losing control of his icon and setting the castle alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. No, Jill! Okay, so we saw these two of her. This is the one we haven't seen. Dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of the Nysa defile, the two came to blows at the order of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blades, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memories of their time together came flooding back. No. Torgal! Wait, I don't... Oh, look! Okay, so I do want to see this one. Alright. That was that until the tragic event. We saw that one. Clive's faithful friend, now fully grown. After the tragic events at Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again some 13 years later, when Torgal's new master Cid came to Clive's rescue in the depths of the Nysa defile. Despite their long years apart, the two knew each other as if a single day had passed. Not a single day had passed since their separation. Clive's faithful friend, the two were separated on the night of the tragedy at Phoenix Gate, yet reunited 13 years later in the depths of the defile. In the intervening years, Torgal not only grew into a fine hound, but met with Cid, who trained him to work as a hunting dog. After meeting with Clive again, Torgal gladly returns to the service of his former master. Oh, I wonder if he'll come on trips with us. Ambrosia. Oh my gosh, this just makes me think of the labyrinth. Clive's born to the stables of Rosalith Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by the young Clive Rosfield to become his personal steed and raised by him from a chick. She is proud and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her. And also sacrificed, the Night of the Flames. Clive's personal steed. During the attack on Phoenix Gate, she raced to Clive's rescue, saving him from certain death at the cost of an eye, a price she gladly paid. That was so sad. Here's who I wanted. Harmon. Benedicta. Commander of the Kingdom of Wallowed's elite intelligencers, who sit by her liege's side at the highest table of the state. Most recently in their negotiations with the Dalmex at the Zernitra stronghold, Zernitra. But Barnabas is not the only one with whom she shares a special bond. She also has her eyes and ambitions for Hugo. Kupka? I think, Hugo, this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kupka's awakening as the dominant of the Ekan Titan thrust him to the forefront of the Dalmekian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's armies and his policymaking, as well as a personal fortune. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to the benefit of himself and himself alone. His love for Benedicta, however, is absolute, and he would gladly betray his every ally just to be with her. That is dangerous. The Royal Knight Lord Commander? Lord Commander of the Kingdom of the Wallowed's armies. He accompanied his liege to Fort Zernitra. I'm not saying these right. In the Republic, to negotiate the provision of reinforcements from the Royal Order of the Knights. Okay, I vaguely remember. The King. He's honestly reminds me a little bit of Clive. Like, it's the hair, though. I think it's definitely the hair. The aloof and unshakable Barnabas. First of his name, few can meet his steely gaze without flinching. I see. Oh. I see. Barnabas is not the only one who she shares a special bond. Drama. All right, let's head over. Harpocrates, the second hyperbole. I keep wanting to say hyperbole. The Hideaway's resident historian, whose love for books has earned him the nickname Tomes. He's traveled to the Valisthea as a young, seeking to unearth the secrets of this land of legend, and over the years has developed a deep knowledge for the Valisthean geography, history, religion, and folklore. All right, we're gonna catch up on all of this stuff because that's so strange that, oh, cool. We've encountered a lot of people and I feel like we're not even an inch into the story. Holy cow, unless more unlock, or is this truly everything we have to see? Like I said, we're gonna read all of these now, and then I'm gonna try to do better at pulling it up as we progress through the game. And then what we'll do is each video kind of play catch up on all of the tomes, because I like to read everything, guys. I'm never gonna apologize for it. I just want to extract as much information and knowledge about the game and just see everything the devs have thrown into this, because this is just, games like this are made with 100% love and hard work. The Dominant of Fire. A mysterious, oh, he is kind of young. I thought he was going to be old, but no, he is in fact young. A mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos of the Imperial invasion of the Phoenix Gate, immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire, the very icon that slew the heir to the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the Dominant who murdered his brother and has sworn to take revenge, which we might get a chance to do. I'm sure by the end of the game we will, but he might be the one that we've heard of, that Sid talks about. I think it's too good to be true, though. Moss the Chronicler, far fabled scholar of Valisthian. I'm gonna have to look that up and hear like how you pronounce that. Valisthian, history and legend. Even to this day, much of surviving knowledge of the distant antiquity of the twins issues from his quill. In the later years, his writings attracted fierce criticism from certain scholarly circles, which resulted in him removing himself from the public life. I wonder if we'll ever run into him. Gerolf? I don't remember this person. I feel like I would have remembered the braids. Second in command to Wallowitz, Royal Intelligencers, serving under Benedicta, with whom he shares a deep bond of trust. Lots of deep bonds with that one. The Republican Prime Minister, leader of Dalmakian Parliament, and eldest and most experienced of its members, those elected by the states of the Republic, plus the Dominant of Titan, who serves as an official advisor. Alas, Hugo does not take kindly to his advice being ignored. Ooh. The Chief Strategist. Again, how come the old dudes are looking good too? Everybody in this game. Chief Strategist and former Field Marshal of the Republic. While there was a time he took personal command of his troops, Hugo's rise to prominence led him to being recalled from the battlefield by reason of his advancing age. Oof, early retirement, for which he bears the vainglorious Dominant a deep-seated grudge. Ooh, there's lots of, I love all the different dynamics. Avis, these were the people, okay. Was this the one who, yeah. No, that was the Crusader's axe. Oh, a branded soldier for the Holy Empire of Sambrick, who served alongside Wyvern. None know his true name. He and his band of elite assassins were tasked with taking the head of the Dominant of Shiva, but he lost his life at the hand of a Crusader's axe in the course of the mission. That was brutal. Biast, second longest serving of the Bastards, an elite band of slave assassins in service of the Holy Empire of Sambrick. I'm not saying that right. He and his sergeant, Tiamat, fought alongside each other for many years. Biast trusted him with his life. Alas, there was little he could do to save him from the boulder. Oh, it was Biast. No, that it fell from the skies during the ill-fated mission to infiltrate the Republic and take the head of the Dominant. Oh, no. Tiamat, he's pissed. A bearer in the service of the Holy Empire, or the man who bears the name, is the leader of the Bastards, a squadron of elite assassins. It was on a mission to take the head of the Dominant in the defile that his subordinate Wyvern, real name Clive Rosenfield, Rossfield, Chris Redfield? Hold up. Turned upon him and cut him down. Oh, that was his death, but we did have a first encounter with him. A bearer in the service of the Holy Empire. Okay. Their latest mission to take the head, which we knew about. None know his true name. Rumor has it that the man now is known... Man now known as it was born a scion of a noble family and abandoned his fate after his powers awakened. Oh. And Sir Tyler, no, R.I.P. I loved both of these characters. They were so likable for being in the game for such a short amount of time. A loyal shield of Rosaria, who accompanied Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Though he did everything in his power to assist Joshua and the Archduke Elwyn's flight from the Phoenix Gate on the night of the attacks, his years of distinguished service were to come to a close when he was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging Phoenix. Oh, here's another one. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive. Level-head. I think we've read the first ones. I know we did read the first ones for both of these characters, but let me see the second ones. A loyal shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch. Oh, Rodney. To accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on the Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince. Oh, Rodney. Lord Commander of the Rosarian army, outranked only by his firm friend Archduke Elwyn. Murdoch and his shields accompanied Elwyn and Joshua to the Phoenix Gate to perform the rite of the ancestral communion, only to be set upon first by Imperial infiltrators, then a second, shadowy icon of fire. Within those flames, Murdoch was engulfed. That first part took so many lives, and in such a brutal way. Such a brutal way. All right, Elwyn, late Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. Elwyn's reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Sambrec. Okay, yeah. So it was the Holy Empire. In their ignoble attack on Phoenix Gate, known not only for inspiring leadership and skill with a blade, but his disapproval of the mistreatment of bearers. His legacy lives on in all those who oppose the imperial rule in what remains of Rosaria. I can't wait for us to be able to go back there and see what's become of it. This bit. All right, let's actually look at all of them because I don't think I read any of hers. Duchess of Rosaria, wife of the Archduke, and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with naught but thinly veiled contempt. Duchess, wife, blah, blah, blah. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led her to being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins. Having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call him Chive multiple times. It kind of makes sense. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with the force she judged the mightier, the Holy Empire. It was Annabella's treachery that led to the disaster at Phoenix Gate. Ugh. What a betrayal. The brutal betrayal on her part. So snakish. All right. These are the lay of the lands, mystery of the realms, and then let's look at the beasts. I think for the most part I thought I was looking at them. I guess I haven't been. Let's start with Stolicis. Owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others. That's so cool. Specifically those that they are attuned to. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eye stores these thoughts in the form of aether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stolaces are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, and are seldom available to common folk. I have a feeling they're probably extremely expensive as well. I don't think the ordinary person can buy a Stolaces. The incantation, Omnia Lost Elan, something dark side, can be loosely translated as "My will is now thy burden. Nearer cleft our bond shall be." Nearer cleft. All right. Chocobos. I always pronounce it a little bit. I think it's chocobo. I think you would say chalk more than cho, but I always say chocobo. All right. Favorite steeds of everybody. Okay, let's just say everybody, not just this world. While they are mainly bred for riding, some are used to pull wagons and some are even eaten. Oh. But the boldest and bravest are put forward to use in the military. They're intelligent and fiercely loyal creatures and tend to tolerate only their master's attention. Sounds like Ginger. While wild chocobos are less vigilant, will readily attack anyone who they perceive to be a threat, and anyone who isn't carrying a fistful of, oh yeah, the greens, that is. They kind of remind me a little bit of ostriches. Morbles, the foul cocktail of bile and partially digested prey that accumulates within these giant carnivorous plants. It is kind of like a Venus flytrap then. The bellies make their breath so spectacularly rancid that it can be used as a weapon to repel would-be attackers. Morbles favor more human climes, such as those found on the volcanic isles of the Iron Kingdoms. However, the spread of the blight has driven the mobile flora to the cooler areas, such as the swamps. The bogs and swamps. I don't remember reading about this one. Is it a gigas? A gigas? As they are often witnessed in the presence of goblins, many believe these lumbering brutes to be goblins themselves, albeit it kind of looks like the Goblin King in The Hobbit. Albeit ones that have grown to prodigious size. Well, scholars, however, denied these claims and insist that the two tribes are independent and their relationships are symbiotic, one with it providing protection to the slighter goblin, who in turn provides craftless giants with sundry arms and vestures, such as the charnel carcanets created from the bones of their victims. Maybe they give them food too. The spread of the blight has seemed both tribes impinge on human territory with increased frequency, and recent spottings have put them as close to civilization as the Three Reeds in Rosaria. Must be close. So we read about the second, the Phoenix. I think we read the first one. The Warden of Fire, last seen on the night of the Imperial invasion of the Phoenix Gate in the year 860. When the young Joshua Rossfield lost control of his powers, the Phoenix first awakened among the Moats of Fire, an ancient tribe who dwelled in the western reaches of Storm. The careful preservation of bloodlines among the Rosarian nobility ensured that its dominant would always be born in the ducal line. That's quite the assurance. A Warden of Earth and of whom Hugo is the current dominant. He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant, whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titans awaken among people of the Dalmecian deserts. I'm sorry, I'm so hungry right now. Deserts? The recipient of its strength being granted power and status by the Republic in return for the commitment to protection in the nation's time of wars. It's kind of like okay, so it's not, that's interesting. I think it's not as intense as being born into the line of Rosaria. You know, I think that his is more of like this mutual agreement, but it sounds like that icon could have worked for other people as well, maybe? Oh, there's one more. Hold on. Shiva, the Warden of Ice, of whom Jill is the current dominant, with her glacial aspect and ability to conjure boreal boulders from the aether. Shiva's appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. It's so cool. All right, let's do a side quest and then we'll come back and look at the mysteries as well. Well, I feel like I should know everything before we go forward. Yeah. I'll timestamp this video too, so you guys can kind of skip around, because I know not everybody's gonna want to like hear all of this, but yeah, if you haven't played it yourself, I feel like it is important to understanding the process. It will also help me with my predictive analysis on where the story is gonna take us. The Annals of Moss the Chronicler, a scholar of the history, noted not only for its singular insight, but for the lyricism of his writing, an exceptionalism that earned him the enmity of his fellow scholars and drove him from public life. Such were his misgivings towards him, that only a handful of copies of the journal were ever produced, making the tome a prized find among collectors. I wonder why they disagreed with him so much. A curious clockwork contraption that is able to perform several different musical compositions at the flick of a switch, as the jukebox. The bard. See, this will be so fast. Like, a lot of these are really quick. Traveling minstrels who journey from place to place, performing in hostelries across Valencia to the accompaniment of lute or lyre. They provide not only entertainment, but information on the state of the realm, oft singing of significant events or important personages. The Hideaway has its own resident bard, that the illiterate amongst its residents might remain informed. Fair enough. Medea. We did hear her. This was when she cried, when she prayed to Medea. The burning red star that sits beneath the moon. I was wondering. I was going to point that out. And yeah, it's a burning red star. Folklore ascribes to Medea the role of the message bearer to the moon. So it is a common custom across the nation to wish upon the star the one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. I love how, do you see that? The related topics are Valisthea, Jill, and Clive, because it was seen in that scene. I mean, it makes sense. I shouldn't be that astounded by it, but it's cool. The national anthem. Okay, we got to hear this. Perhaps the most beloved ditty in the duchy. The Rosarian national anthem was written for the occasion of the new nation's founding and is filled with the patriotic imagery of rolling meadows, rising flames, and a stirring song. It is oft heard raising the rafters of ducal alehouses, particularly close to closing time, where disputes over the lyrics to the less practiced third verse would occasionally end in fisticuffs. Fisticuffs? The Beastmen. Oh, this little goober. A somewhat derogatory nomen given to the collective group of demi-humanoids, being that include goblins, orcs, minotaurs, amongst others. Beastmen tend to differ from most wild creatures in demonstrating a distinct intelligence, possessing the capacity for spoken and sometimes even written language, as well as complex tool building, and many have developed unique, albeit simple, civilizations on their own. With civilization, however, will always come the desire to expand, and it is in this ambition that has resulted in the countless clashes of humanity over the centuries. The message bearer. All right, the brand. Here we go. I wanted to know about this. I feel like whenever I have a question, I should always check back on the tomes because I feel like they'll give us the answers to it. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. The great nations of Valisthea have a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way, that the slaves might be traded across borders. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Valisthea, identifying them as, newborn babes are checked at birth, those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Taken from their parents so quickly? Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Damn. The priming. The act of a dominant transforming their living flesh into that of their icon. The dominants most often prime during times of war, using the immense strengths of their icons to turn the tides of battle. Though it is usually done deliberately, the dominant remaining in control of the icon, even when primed, on occasion, a dominant will lose control of their powers and see their icon run riot, like we saw with Joshua. Bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them, able to cast powerful magics yet entirely disposable. They are often placed on the front lines in battle, or assigned to highly dangerous scouting or assassination missions. I do feel like my mother so quickly, one, wanted to kill me, but so quickly went from kill him to, never mind, let's make him a slave for the front lines. You know? Okay, this is what I wanted to read about. The boon Joshua bestowed upon his brother upon Clive's ordination as first shield, allowing him to wield fire aspect magic without a crystal. It has long been custom for Rosaria for the dominant of the Phoenix to share a part of their power in this way. It's called the Rite of Rejuvenation upon those they appoint as their protectors, that they might serve them even better. I see, so that wasn't, okay. I did have that question because I was like, he somehow still has the power, and I didn't even know at the time that I could pull up these, the time wheels, so I could read these as we were going along. Going forward, I think that we'll get through them a lot quicker because of that. The first shield, title granted to the mightiest and most stalwart shield of the Rosarian army. The first shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of the Phoenix, and is gifted a portion of the icon's power over flame, a boon known as the Blessing of the Phoenix. Aether, the life force of the land. I love that. I love gauntlets. I think gauntlets are the coolest looking piece of armor. Well, I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. But one of the overlooked ones. The life force of the land and the source of all magic. The amount of aether a spell consumes depends on its strength, with those manifesting more potent forces over a wider area coming at a great cost. Larger crystals can channel more aether than smaller ones, and thus they can be used to cast more powerful magic. One might use a small, ration shard to grill a fish, but would require a large municipal crystal to fire a blacksmith's forge. Bigger pieces. Municipal shards, there you go. large shards of crystal that are entrusted to towns and cities across Valisthea in order to serve the populace, where those shards rationed out to individuals might suffice to fill a cup or light an oven. Municipal shards fill wells, fire forges, and light the streets of great cities of the Twins. Shards of crystal small enough to be held in the hand, which allow those who are not born to bearers to cast magics. The nations of the Twins see much shards mined from the mother crystals and distributed to the populace, so that every man and woman of good character, bearers, criminals, and other undesirables not included, that's like, it's like whenever you get a medical product and it's like, side effects may include, might enjoy the gift of magic. It is common for people to keep them about their persons in a protective case. That makes sense. And crystals, one of the most valuable materials known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient aether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. And as most Valethians cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. A given shard can only channel a certain amount of aether before it shatters, so the need for new crystals is always okay. Magic. Oh, interesting. The art of channeling aether to make one's imagination manifest. This can take the aspect of one of the 8 elements: fire, water, wind, earth, ice, thunder, light, and dark, or more rarely, be unexpected. While bearers and dominants can cast spells at will, others require crystals to do so. Bearers? I see. Magic is a part of everyday life for people of Valisthea, making it all but unlivable when they are deprived of its gift. I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right, last one, you guys. Lay of the land. Let's start. Oh, this is so important because I have so many questions. so many questions. Let's start with the furthest back and then we'll make our way forward. So we have the Northern Territories, a bitterly cold region in the northern reaches of the continent of Storm. It was originally home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Eye, around which a series of small nations sprang up, nations whose belligerence proved troublesome for Rosaria over the centuries. In time, however, the mother crystal's power dwindled, and with it, the power of these warlike nations. With the blight encroaching on their territory evermore, the remaining tribes were united and pacified by Archduke Elwyn. Okay, so they were reunited to fight off the blight. They did try to come together for that. The Crystalline Orthodox, a religion dedicated to the worship of the mother crystals. Its priesthood, oh, these were the ones that were with Jill. Its priesthood enjoyed great power with the patriarch leader and chief shepherd of the faithful, the most powerful of all. While best known as the state religion of the insular Iron Kingdom, it was once practiced throughout Valisthea. To its believers, the mother crystals are literal gods, and the wasteful expenditure of aether through the use of magic is strictly forbidden. As such, those who do use magic, dominants and bearers both, are seen as subhuman abominations. That explains their treatment of Jill as well. The Battle of the Twin Realms was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire and the Kingdom of Wallowed in the year of 865. Sambrek, we'll come back to that. Forces with the power of the Akon Bahamut, I'm so bad at pronunciation, on their side, took the Strait of Utha back from Wallowed, putting an end to the blockade that lasted several decades. The Walloweders, looking to hold back the advancement by any means necessary, formed an alliance with the Dalmatian Republic, who themselves were waging war against the Iron Kingdom on the Western Front, and prevented the Empire from progressing any further. Ooh. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. All right, Iron Crusade. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom. Ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of its battalions. Iron-blood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them the reputation on the continent as savage, if somewhat primitive warriors. I feel like you can almost, the way that they did their outfits with their description is really, I mean, it just matches it perfectly. Drake's Breath, one of Valethia's 5 remaining mother crystals, located on the volcanic isle known to the Iron Blood as Bane in the seas between Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom, though its occupation can historically be traced to the Duchy, and control of the crystal was recently wrested from Rosaria's grasp by the Crusade following a series of bitter conflicts. Oh. All right. The Iron Kingdom. Oh, we actually, I don't know why you're saying we did. Oh, there's 2 of them. Because I remember we read about this. Okay, let me skip to the part. Drake's Breath rises from volcanic island, situated just within the borders, is worshipped as a god, just as the state of religion. Oh, the state of the religion is the Crystalline Orthodox there. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm able to like piece them together. The same religion decrees the use of magic to be an anathema, and the bearers and dominants who use it to be sinful aberrations, leading to the even greater discrimination than that suffered by their brethren on the mainland. Given their stated desire to control all of the mothers, the Iron Blood's attitude to other nations is one of indelible antagonism. So they're just always trying to fight anybody for the control of it. Do they have the capability of that? I just feel like that's like defending a lot. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. The Kingdom of... I wish it would read some of these out loud so I could know how I'm saying it. I'm gonna have to look this up. I think I told you guys I was gonna look it up between. So I'm gonna do this before we get into the next video as well. But the sole surviving nation in Ash. Wallowed has its capital Stonehir, home of the mother crystal of Drake's Spine. A warlike land, its considerable military might serve to keep neighboring countries at bay. While Wallowed does maintain a notional alliance with the Dalmekian Republic in Southern Storm, it is very much on the marriage of convenience. Ooh. The Defile, a deep, arid valley located in the eastern part of the Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes, as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into the Dalmekian territory. Here we go, the consuls. Looking to bring an end to their long-running conflict with the Iron Kingdom, the Dalmecs convened a council with their Walloweder allies at Zernitra stronghold. However, the walls were unwilling to concede to the Dalmecs' request, leaving the Republic no choice but to field its dominant. Yes, Hugo. In doing so, the Parliament further indebted itself to this already powerful player in national politics. Yeah, that is so strong though, to have like the Titan or any dominant. It's OP. The highest council of government of the Republic of Dalmekia. 7 ministers, 7, are responsible for ruling the nation, though their will is often molded to that of their permanent economic advisor, Hugo. Yeah, who leverages his power as the dominant of the Titan to shape the Republic's policy. I find that to be really interesting, how the dominant has the capability to also be in kind of their parliament. Because I would see him more as like a instrument of war. I don't know, it just finds it's interesting. I wouldn't have placed them as having any influence over it. Dalmekia's standing army, the Men of the Fist. While officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units, employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes, and the deadly skill with which they wield them. Here we go. This is the one I can't say. Fort Zernitra, a stronghold situated at the west end of the Defile in the Dalmekian Republic. In the year 873, it served as the site for the meeting convened by the Dalmekians with their Woleders allies in the attempt to enlist their aid in driving back the Iron Blood, who had been thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before. Oh, I didn't realize that was 8 years before. I feel like that's really quick to go back to back at war with somebody. Like, that is not a lot of time to recover from that for a nation. All right, the Dalmekian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Randella. Hey there, Delilah. It also has home to mother crystals known as Drake's Fang. Okay, so we have Drake's Breath, Spine, and Fang. There's no official state religion, and citizens are free to worship as they please. The Dhalmekia's key political entity is its parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the prime minister at its head, which the prime minister is... No, but the dominant isn't the prime minister himself, I don't think. A dragoon, a lance-wielding knight of the Holy Empire. Oh, of Sambrek. The dragoons are trained... I can't say it and not laugh. The dragoons are trained in a unique acrobatic fighting style, modeled after the movements of dragons, which is characterized by sudden thrust and disorienting leaps and dives. Gregorian scripture holds that the creature is to be divine, a gift from the goddess herself, and so too are their namesakes revered by the populace. It is a pretty cool name. I mean, come on. The Bastards. A unit of trained assassins deployed to the defile deep within, so we know that. Warden of Ice, Vessel of Icon Shiva, all of its members, including its leader, are branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to wield magic. Gotcha, gotcha. Imperial Army. This girl. The assembled forces of the Holy Empire. While officially under the command of the Cardinals, it is the Holy Emperor Lesage whom the legions truly serve. On the battlefield, the dragoons, peerless lancers, renowned throughout the realm, are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the skies to sow terror and disarray among their hapless foes. I will say that worked. Here we go. The Holy Empire of Sambrek. A nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, which the great city of Oriflame as its capital. Its realm's largest theocracy, and home to the mother crystal Drake's head, spine, head, breath, and tongue? Something else. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sambrek enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Gregor. All right, we're almost done. We did the Stillwind Marches, the Night of Flames. An Imperial attack on the Rosarian forces stationed at the Phoenix Gate, made under the cover of night in the year 860. Archduke Elwyn Rossfield was killed in the fighting, as were his two sons. Ah, this is where everybody... Okay. Though the bodies of the latter were never recovered, having thought to have been wholly consumed by hellfire. The attack was widely rumored to have been facilitated by the traitorous Duchess Annabella. She is traitorous. Although official explanations attempted to shift the blame onto the Phoenix, having run inexplicably rampant. Oh no, you can't blame him on that. Phoenix Gate, a walled-in keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the Northern Territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins, atop which the strongholds stand, which we saw them tumbling into and fighting underneath. Yeah. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the Phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebearers. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Rosalith is the capital city of the Rosaria. Rosalith Castle, seat of the Archduke, stands at the heart of the storied settlement, whose marketplaces teem with activity. Alas, the encroaching blight has rendered vast swaths of the land to the north uninhabitable, driving refugees south in ever greater numbers, and placing an unbearable strain on Rosalith's all too finite resources. The Ducal Army. Loyal soldiers serving under the Lord Commander, whose task is to enact the will of their sovereign. Those who show sufficient aptitude or who are blessed with sufficient nobility of birth are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself. And then House Rosfield, the highest of the noble houses of Rosaria. The dominant of the Phoenix is always born into the Rosfield line, and so it is always a Rosfield who sits upon the ducal throne. All right, two more. Storm, the westerly of Valisthea's two great continents, with its frozen northern reaches, its temperate, marshy midlands, and searing heat at the south. It boasts the breadth of climes and cultures not seen anywhere else in the known realms. and then Valisthea. I hope I've been saying this right, because this is the one that I've been sticking my guns to. A realm comprising of twin continents of storm and ash. We actually haven't heard anything of ash, over which the mother crystals stand timeless vigil. At the foot of each, great cities have risen up over the eons, and around them powerful nations, though the land has been blessed with the light of magic since time immemorable. In recent years, a creeping blackness has begun to gnaw at its borders. The Blight. And that is it. That is all she wrote. All right, I went ahead and read that. Wait, I think that increased all of my wisdom too.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I did. Thank you. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was really important for me. I think that this is gonna be probably one of the longest games that I do take on for playing, and also just like paying attention to everything, trying to know all of the story that they've created. It's by far gonna be, I think, the biggest feat I've taken on. But I mean, it's just beautiful so far. I think we're gonna have a lot of downtime. There's gonna be a lot of time where we're kind of just enjoying some side missions, and we'll pop back up for main missions and things like that. So I'm gonna make sure, like, going forward to also give you guys timestamps for things that you guys want to see, because I think that I know some people love to stay just with the main story, and then I know some of you guys, I think a lot of you guys love the side quests. I personally do, and I love lore. I love reading the lore. Hopefully it never builds up to be that like bountiful. That was purely because I wasn't opening this a lot in the beginning section, but I'm going to remind myself to do active time lore so that we can kind of prevent that massive build up, so we're not sitting here for like hours doing that. But we're going to keep going. We're going to be doing some side quests, and then we'll get back on the main quest, but I will be right back, guys. Right, let's see what this person needs. Oh, I can talk to all of them. Landlocked bearer.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Oh.
Don't think I haven't
Next
noticed
time you're
you
in,
stealing
first round's on the ass.
Oh, first round's on the house. All right, Kenneth Kitchenhead. Let's go behind it. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind.
Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands.
Do you get to make bread?
The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance?
Okay, why does that actually look really good?
For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
For 500? Absolutely. I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests.
Oh, he said that so eloquently.
Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful. They're hot.
Yeah, it looks so. Quest accepted. Food for thought. All right, we're gonna prioritize it. All right, let's just practice.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
Yeah, do I not get food for free? All right, let's practice just looking at where, so if we go to journals, yep, there we go. All right, so we'll see our quests, and then we can prioritize it or unprioritize it. Cool beans, okay. Flight of Fledgling. We've now read all of these, don't even start with me. We have read everything. Do not look at me like that. We've even read a strength tonic, although, oh, actually we should put those over here. Yeah, okay. Let's pass it out. Placebo. Now we have to interact with all of them?
Your food.
Oh, look at his face. It
I
turns
was
so
hoping
happy.
it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
Aww. It's so funny because it's like they have gray hair and they look older, but they, at the same time, like, nothing about their face looks
It's
aged.
nice to see the Hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
Oh.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Fat lot of good, that Ike.
That is true. An icon would scare the crap out of me. Look, did you see how much damage it did? Oh, all these old people getting their soup.
My thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord.
Aww.
Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the Hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
Aww. It's interesting though. I want to know what the purpose of this side quest is. I will say that I love doing all side quests, and I could honestly watch paint dry and I'd be happy. But I do like to know that my side quests are leading somewhere specific. Like this guy reading.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Oh, it looks so good. I'm hungry.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
Aww.
That's the last
See
one.
that you eat it.
I'd better let Kenneth know.
And 500 gil? Is that real? I feel like that's so much money.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known.
Wow.
In the Hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will.
Nice.
Thank you, Clive.
Also, do we
come
get...
visit me again, won't you?
I guess you'd only get XP from doing fights. Or is it from quest completing too, though? Oh, no, it's not. But you do get money. You do get money. So I'll take it. Also, why, right? We needed that. We needed it. We needed it. We needed it. Yes. I've already read this one, by the way. Hell yes. You know what that means we can craft, right, guys? Strong sword. Let's go. Or was it a long sword? Sharp sword? Strong sword. Not a strong sword. No. What was it? Was it a long sword? Oh, no. Oops, sorry. Hold on, guys. I just pulled that out. Treasure coffers. There we go. Lie across the realm, just waiting to be plundered. If you find one, don't hesitate to kick it in with an X and reap the bounty. Go on. No one's looking. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Sometimes it does. There we go. Okay. Sometimes it gets a little fuzzy, staticky. Smack it. A badge of metal? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I don't know why it's doing. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Well, now I'm not hearing anything. So that's not good. All right. I got it fixed. Yeah. Let me go to items. Wait, back. It's probably a necklace, right? Wait, right now we have timely healing, which I want to keep focus, and then strikes. Could be strikes that I don't absolutely need. All right, but what is it? Exactly. All right, badge. The strength of a city is defined by the guard that mans its walls. The strength of a city guard is defined by the pride in their hearts and the laurels of their breasts. This badge provides its wearer with one of the two. Increases defense by 2. Okay, I do like that. And we took off strong. I don't know. Complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing. I do like the timely strikes. Oh, it's timely focus. Do you like timely focus? All right, I'm gonna take off healing. No, take this off. This one. And put strikes back on. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe I can't actually change all of them anyway. Oh, I'm in the first slot. That's what it is. Hold on. So let me go to 2, no 3, healing, and we're gonna do strikes. There you go. All right, we have that on. That was so worth it. I don't know why you wouldn't do side quests. Okay, before we talk to her, let's do the other side quest. I really like the music
I
here.
heard they escaped their masters.
The chickens.
Sid once told me the blight doesn't kill
we knew
the
that.
land. It only makes her
What's over
forget who
here?
she once was.
What is he gonna want us to do?
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears.
That's a good thing I'm over here to hear you.
Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Oh, I know exactly where it is too. No money? Of course, I'll do it.
I'd be happy to.
Don't look at me like
Oh,
that.
thank you. You'll be helping me and the Hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls
keep it
need
from-
shoring up.
Yeah.
Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
They need a bigger vegetable patch.
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction.
I think it was in the corner near the
Thanks again.
smith, right?
I really appreciate the help.
You're welcome. Quest accepted. Prioritize quest. It should go above the red now, I think. No, it'll never go above the red, but it does have a little icon next to it. Chickies. Do you hear the... You know what sound that they added? It's almost like that leather kind of chafing sound, like when it's swishing and swooshing. Yeah.
Seeing as you're new, let me share a word of warning.
Oh?
Keep your hands out of the stores, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others.
I'm only teasing. We feed the hands to the dogs.
Alright, I'm staying far away from you. I'm out. This guy, carpenter.
Excuse me.
I need some wood.
The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
What if they had it?
Thank you.
Is he just gonna hold it there the whole day?
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Okay. Take planks.
Here we are.
This is, I
Gotta
have
get this to Geoffrey, was it?
Jeffrey. I want to say Joffrey, but Jeffrey. It just, I think because I put on this specifically peaceful music, and I also can kind of see these quests just being fun. This is like the perfect game to throw on and just do as you're also maybe toggling something else at the same time.
You another one of Sid's strays?
At least when you're doing
What?
side stuff.
We all are. Little uns, big uns, and everything in between.
Even the chickens?
We're a damn sight better off here than out there in the world.
Whoa. The water looks so cool. I'm so easily entertained. Jeffrey.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
What if you just don't want to hand it over? You want to keep the
Will
place
this be
away?
enough? This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
That's great.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this.
Oh.
You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
He said I wasn't gonna get anything.
There's no need to...
Is it an apple?
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Must be a wearable item. Quest complete. Make do and mend. We got experience, no money, but we got meteorite. Holy cow, and a gill bug. Meteorite is so worth it, by the way. Contrary to popular belief, this small insect does not get its name from its appearance, but rather from the fact that it is highly sought after by psychickers for use in brewing medicine. In summer, when the beetles are numerous, children around the realm will spend nigh every hour or walking hour collecting specimens in readiness and exchange them for handfuls of coppers. As children have tiny hands, however, the amounts to fewer than one might expect. The gill bug can be traded for gill. That's so cute. Thank you. Okay, that's all of our side missions for now. Let me pull this up real quick. Oh, the side mission characters didn't warrant a active time thing. But let's go to the blacksmith real quick because I think we might want to level up one thing. Was it a broadsword? Not a strong sword, a broadsword.
What do you want?
Yes, a broadsword. A strong sword. There we go. We have enough now.
No scratches, right?
Equip it. Dang. Gonna be doing some good damage, all right. Also reinforce. So this is giving me like Dark Souls vibes with the plussing it. We actually have enough to plus it as well. And have some leftover meteorite. If we're gonna stick with this broadsword for a while, should we do it? I feel like we should do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You can thank me later.
Okay.
That it?
It's a +2.
Most of the Fuzzy a mug of Kenneth Coldest when we're done.
+2. All right. Karen time. Those
I
were
need
easy
supplies
side
for my
quests.
journey to Lost Wing.
Oh, look at her eyes.
Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before
Dang.
even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours.
It is, in fact.
Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
All right.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
Oh, he's actually
So,
really sweet.
Were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gill? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Okay. I like how insistent she is. Shops. Both consumable items and gear can be purchased from shops. Shop stock changes as the story progresses. Be sure to check back in frequently. Oh, I could have bought the broadsword. For 500 though, I feel like it was worth it to use materials. Whoa, but why was I setting my sights on a broadsword when I had a... Oh no, sell. Yeah, we should sell the Imperial Infantry Blade. Yeah, is not really good. So let's go ahead and sell it.
You got out else?
And then let's see what else. Iron bracers. For 400, actually... Oh, I don't have a lot of gil. I don't think I should buy anything. I could do the iron bracers. It would up my defense by 5 points. I guess I should get out of my Imperial clothes, shouldn't I? Do I have... hold on.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a gil to your name.
Of course I don't. I haven't done anything. My dog is wearing...
You're taking his side now.
Better armor than me.
After all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
What? She's giving it to us?
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
No. Clive's a really patient person too, I feel like. I don't know. He's got the perfect conversation and responses to some of the characters, I think. Retrieve sacks. Whoa. The Arete Stone. This customizable virtual battle escape provides Clive a safe location to test some new abilities and train against other. Is this like the Hall of Virtue? Remember the VR training? Oh shoot, hold up. Remember how much I love the VR training? Wait, don't start yet. Training. The Hall of Virtue is a fully customizable training menu to adjust the both enemy and allies. Okay. And I can test out the new abilities that I have. Virtual mugger. Okay. But you don't get any like XP from it, so I don't know. Alright, let's see. Oh! That does so much damage. Alright, let's do this. Nice. I should do that when more... Oh! I should try that when more people are around. Whoa, look at that! It pops up with what I'm doing, so you guys can see that? That is so cool. You guys can see how I spam it. I want to give him the ability to try to fight me back. And then I guess I can get out of it at any time. All right, training options. Whoa, okay, cool. Regen, no. Invincibility, no. Action log. Input display. Select target. Ooh. Ooh. Is that it? Those are my only options? Oh! Holy cow. I do feel like I could do this fight better. Well, see, I think I need to be doing the multiple combinations. And then I feel like you want to do this and then follow up with that kind of burst. 2, 3, staggered. I need to find out how to do the best damage when he's staggered, you know? Like, is it to do the Phoenix to dash in? I think so. How much damage should I get there? That does some good damage. I can't believe that goes down so fast. Has he even done a single attack on me? I don't think he's... Maybe they're not supposed to fight back? Oh, wait. Oh. I guess they're not even... Oh, but you can test out new gear and icons. It's pretty cool. But they don't even attack you back. Alright, let me get out of here. End training. Okay, that's cool. We'll have to test it out. It's not really like the VR, because you're not trying to beat something, but maybe that's what these are meant for? Maybe. Woo! I like that that's an option.
You all done?
Yes, sir. 2 questions. Oh, before I forget, and before the next scene, Karen, one of Sid's most trusted allies, a merchant who calls the Hideaway her home. With a little help from her hardworking yet long-suffering apprentice, Goats, she can... Wait, Goots? She can source whatever supplies the residents of the Hideaway need, provided they are willing to pay. She wears a glass eye in her right socket. Good to know.
Leaving already, are ya?
I love her voice.
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Oh. Come along, Torgal. The look that I just got from my pup. I love that. Fast travel. Use the world map to instantly travel to previously unlocked areas. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story and discovering waymarks known as obelisks. The world map will automatically... Okay. Oh, let's see if there's any other side missions. Got those. I've got that. I think we are good to go for the most part, except for my bracers. Hold on. Let me go over here because I think I can just craft them instead of spending 400 gil. Wait, didn't she give us stuff too? I think she gave us stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, I think it was just potions. I don't think she gave us any gear, correct? Yeah. I don't think so. No. Have I always had an iron belt? Oh, but it's the bracers that I need. That's right. Okay. Let me see about making some bracers. Well.
What do you want?
I love how blacksmiths tend to be very grumpy.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, why right?
You got the stuff.
Dang. I feel like for 400 gil, that wouldn't be so bad.
Yes?
Let's buy the first one at least. Oh, let's ask about her too. Oh.
He'd quit while he's ahead if he had any sense, but he won't because he doesn't.
Oh. Because he doesn't. Last time,
dragged in.
Look, the last time I was
If you're gonna
playing
buy something, be quick about
FF7,
it.
I did not spend any of my money, and I ended up regretting it. I'll be honest. I left the game with so much money that I should have just spent more. I really should have. Iron bracers. Yeah.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
What? You just sold me that. How am I robbing you? All right, sell these bracers.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
And sell the brace.
Not out else?
Oh, this is
all?
awesome.
And what do you want?
Let's ask about
Taking
her.
an interest, are you?
Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady would cast her lot with this rabble. Because she's got a special arrangement with the rabble-rouser. That's why. I scratch Sid's back and he scratches mine. Use me old trading connections to bring in whatever him and his little band need. And they pay what I ask.
And to sweeten the deal,
he's giving me a home here, far from the prying eyes of those who'd wish me ill. And there's no shortage of them, believe you me. All right, let's get out of here.
He'd quit while he's ahead if he had any.
Okay, I don't think I'm able to upgrade it, so we're gonna head out. I love the sound of it. Okay. I'm gonna miss the music. Oh, what's out here?
There's a good girl.
Where's my baby?
Hungry, are you?
I guess I wouldn't know where mine wouldn't be here yet. Oh, what is this? Oh, yes, open world map. That's funny. Okay, so we are headed north of here. Northeast. All right. Oh, look at this, the Greatwood. So deep and vast is the Greatwood. It serves as a defensive barrier between the Crystal Belt and the Holy Empire, while the denizens deter foolhardy travelers from exploring the forest's everlasting night. Ah, the denizens. There's a lot of reading in this game, which I'm not opposed to at all. It's kind of, it reminds me a lot of how much information like you have to ingest with Mass Effect as well. But I think once you get the lay of the land, you start to understand it and it comes more naturally. Oh, that's gotta be humid and gross.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know,
Splendor, great game.
More of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
He's uneasy by it?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
I feel like, oh, you found something? What'd you find?
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want
Torgal's
to be caught
bracer.
in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
I wonder if the bloodflies are an indication of the rot. Fanning flames. A hero's best friend. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm gonna say. Reminds me of Fable. You had a dog in Fable? All right, pet commands to toggle between item shortcuts. Oh, okay, so you, that's why you aren't able to assign something. So sick is to attack, heal. We can cast cure on Clive and then ravage, launch an enemy into the air. Timely assistance. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When this item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation.
Did I mention the...
Oh, okay guys, look. That is awesome, and I feel like we should try to. Word of the dominant of fire spotted in a nearby village convinces Clive to set aside any misgivings he might have surrounding Sid and his motives, and join the man, though only for as long as his desire for revenge demands it. All right, so go back to items, attributes. Here we go, gear. This one was increases defense, but I'm gonna put on, yeah, I'm gonna put on assistance for that. I think it's more important.
Beasts.
Oh, do you want a pet?
Deadly beast. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
Aww.
For that, and
They had to do that for the players need to be able to pet the Doge. Look at this. And the music. And you can hear the different textures that you're walking on. The moss. This is incredible. Look at... Oh my goodness. I always get emotional from like nature scenes. Look at the way that the light is filtering through the treetops.
Don't tell me you're afraid of heights.
Okay, no. I'm here. Oh, what are these? Hold up. Oh, I can't open it right now. Oh, okay, you can't open it in battle. There we go. Whirlwind. That should be dead. New enemies are approaching. A Worgen. A Ward, rather.
Get him, boy.
They might be more susceptible to something else, too. Alright, our B is almost up. There we go. That's gonna kill 2 of them. Level up. I wonder if you can get to like level 100 at this rate with how quickly we level up. Check that out. Okay, wait. Very interesting. We are going up by intervals of 3 now. Check that out. In the majority of them, not just in vitality.
We still have a way to go.
And I think we're getting a little bit more gil, I will say. Experience. We're sitting at 61 total. You did so good, boy. All right, let me open these up. So we just got the Great Woods, so let's read this. A vast forest in the southwestern part of Sambrek. Wildlife thrives here, but the delicately balanced ecosystem has been thrown into disarray in recent years by the encroachment of the blight and the beast driven before it. So dangerous has it become that travelers rarely venture here anymore, which means it's the perfect thing for us to. Hey, check it out. It shows anything that's relevant. So I probably didn't have to read all of that stuff earlier. I could have just allowed it to like pop back up whenever it came back, but oh, unless that's no, because it would show if it was new, right? Yeah.
This way, your lordship.
Surprised it didn't show the new enemies. I love his like wave. He's like, over here. Oh, that's a lot. They also look terrifying, like almost robotic. Oh, it's scaly. That is super scaly. What the hell? No wonder they were running.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Grieger, not Gregor. Grieger.
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Should we take it out? I feel like we should take it out. The face. It's like figuring out what he's trying to do.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
I don't know. I kind of want to get in its path. I kind of want to. Whoa! Vampire thorns? I bet you they're more susceptible to fire. Whoa! They're moving. They're full blown moving. I thought they were gonna be stationary. Toss him up. Toss him up. Toss him up. Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot to dodge. I don't think I've been dodging at all.
I'll take it from here.
I haven't also done a parry since I accidentally did it in a fight earlier. So far, I'm liking the diversity of the creatures, too. All right, we're breaking through there. Anything else? I think I'm moving just a little bit faster than I'd like to. Like, I don't know if I should slow or reduce my sensitivity on my controller. Maybe just a smidge.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
His voice and his body is like grown. Like I've been able to kind of match it better now than when I first said it. Wow.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Huh. It's insane.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
The Protheans. And so they went down. Let's go ahead and pop a potion. Look at the mountains. Look at the bird flying. And the different clouds. Cloud. Oh no, I miss him. It's always the combination of the scenery, the details, and the music for FF. That's how it won my heart over in the first place. Nothing? Oi. Oi. That's not good. Dragon-ish. Dragon Avis? A wyvern. Oh.
Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
Gonna spin around him. Keep to his backside. Keep to his backside. Keep to the backside. Oh, dodge. Nice. Stagger. Do this. Okay. Kind of hit him with the fire if we can.
You know what to do, boy.
Build up as much power as possible. Also, now having the dog is amazing to help with the stagger. Ooh, precision dodge.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Woo! Oh, I did not get that one. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Staggered again. A fine hound. Trophy earned. Get him, pup. Woo! Stagger damage. Enemy slain. It's so epic. Like, everything about it. Except I just feel like we do not build, like we do not gain enough AP. So I'm actually gonna have to be way more, I think, picky about what I level up and master and everything. A dragon talon? Upon close inspection of the lesser dragon's foot, one may observe the middle talon is considerably longer than the rest. This extended appendage is used to puncture the fleshy parts of the creature's prey, causing severe blood loss and weakening them for the kill. And a sharp fang. If there is one thing for which the fauna of Valisthea do not want, it is more dagger-sharp fangs to line their slavery moss. And so those Valistheans, fortunate enough not to succumb to said fangs, have conceived ingenious ways of fashioning them into myriad articles of virtue, ranging from cutlery to bijouterie? I'm encountering a lot of words I've just never run into before. Or maybe read, but never, like, heard out loud.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
It's gotta be. Go high potion. Oh, shoot! I shouldn't have done that, because I'm regenerating health, am I not? Yeah, I think we are. Oh, did I gather that item, by the way? There should have been something on the ridge. Yeah. High potion? Just a normal one.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
Is it blocked? Steel
I'll
sill.
admit I hadn't counted on that.
What happened? Oh, wait. Oh, this is the next way. Oh, and the dog helps guide to you. Oh, cool.
What is it, boy?
That reminds me a lot of, yeah, Animal Instinct. Okay, so hold it down. To listen to it? There we go. So it'll guide you where you need to go. Nothing new.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Torgal. Wait, what'd you see, Torgal? Torgal could smell it from a mile away. Aww. Oh, shoot. Guys, I think we're gonna have to fight the creature. There's no way we are not fighting it.
Well,
the lair. Oh, nice. Good damage on them.
It's over. It's over.
Oh! The thorn. I need to make sure that I'm locking onto them. New enemies approaching. Kill this one first. I like wolves. Get him, puppers.
There, boy.
Nice, kill him. The battles seem so chaotic, but not in a bad. Oh shoot! Not in a bad way either. Just a lot.
You've got more. That's enough. Finished. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy.
We did what had to be done.
I think.
Mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
I don't think he likes it either. All right. Ah, and then he'll go towards it. I did not get that R1 on the dodge right there. I do think it was good to turn it up on action, if that did in fact increase the difficulty. Okay, over here. More potions. I feel like I hear running water too. There must be a waterfall somewhere, right? Oh, the mobs? Oh yeah, this is a boss battle area. Oh, well, let me just prep myself. Oh, but think of the loot from them scales.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
You know, I don't know if I've noticed that much of an increase in damage.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short.
Let's just. Whoa! Nice precision dodge. Get these out of the way. Oh!
My thoughts exactly.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to help. Oh. Ouch. Staggered? Oh, half staggered?
There, boy. Not this time.
Nice. Come on. Nice precision dodge.
Get him,
nice
boy.
Aerial strike.
There, boy.
Oh, that's not dodging. There's just no way of dodging that, Bev.
Don't let them go.
Staggered. Here we go. Let's do strength tonic. Get in there. Cast this thing.
Sick of Torgal.
Oh, they're all used up. I need to remember to jump in fights too. I don't think I've been jumping.
Get him.
Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed. Spin cycle.
Where he stops, no one knows.
I'm healing.
Not this time.
Nice. Oh, I forgot that I can be casting magic. Nice.
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we
Do the
kill
spin
him
to win.
first.
Is Sir even helping right now? Oh. Is he even getting in there? Right, slightly staggered. Whoa. Precision dodge. There we go. Oh, he just smacked my dog with his tail. Oh, did I pick up strength on it again?
Get him.
I'm just gonna cast some magic more.
You know what to do, boy.
Get him.
Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Okay. Oh! Woo! Staggered. That saved us because he was about to do the spin to win, guys.
Get him, boy.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Good stagger damage. Almost broke my power.
You know what to do, boy. Get
Come
him, boy.
on. I know I should use a potion, but I'm going to be stubborn. Move!
This
Move!
time. Get him.
I've been taking a lot of damage from him, but I think he's doing some AoE damage that you're just not. Whoa!
Sick of Torgal.
Nice. Oh. There we go. Fafnir of the North slain. Fafnir. No spoils? Just XP? Oh, there we go. The gnarled scale. Okay. Covered in countless scars, these scales tell a tale of supremacy and survival. Albeit one now ended. They love the word albeit. I will, and we got more Y, right? All right. Very nice. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? He's not done yet. Oh, we didn't have any cinematic attacks in that.
Stand back!
That's so cool. You didn't want to start that earlier? What? You didn't want to use that earlier. What? Holy cow. Oh, because it costs so much.
You're dominant.
Didn't we know that earlier?
I am.
He cast the thunder earlier, but I guess we didn't see it.
Not by choice, mind. Oh, bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Oh, I guess I didn't really process that he was, though.
Sid.
Even though we knew he cast the lightning.
You say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
Wants change.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
Games have left me with trust issues, you guys. I don't know if I trust that or not. Can it be that simple that that's his main motivation? I don't know. I don't know, but I guess only time will tell. I think this is a good stopping point for today because I know we did a lot of reading, we did some main story progression, we learned our first side quest, we got to see a really badass scene from Sid, we got to meet his character in the first place, we learned that Jill is still alive, like so much I feel like was divulged in this most recent segment, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've kind of talked about it a little bit throughout today's video, but I just want to make it really clear that I feel like this game is now setting a precedent for like what I expect when it comes to cutscenes in games. And one thing that I just realized during that fight is I was like, this is what they used to create 16. They have to have very similar graphics and cutscene, like how incredible the cutscenes are. That has to translate also to part 2. And I know we saw the teaser and I did a trailer reaction and everything, and I already told you guys the graphics look beautiful, but there's something different about seeing it in a trailer and then actually playing with it. And so not only am I loving this, but it's making me like so excited for part 2 even more. And I'm kind of happy that there are a lot of similarities, and right now there's such an influx of so many games, right? Like there's just so many games out there. And I find that's why it's so hard not to like bring up games that make me think of another game or feel something from another game. And when I say it, I mean no disrespect, or I'm not saying like, oh, like they mimicked this from that game, or they copied this, or this feels like Jon Snow and his wolf, or anything like that. That's merely just me. I think it's just like human tendency to be like, oh, this reminds me of this. It reminds me of this. But I just want to make it really clear that by no means do I think that it's not original because it shares common themes and things out there with other stories. I think that this game is so well done. It's giving me these incredible feelings from some of my most favorite games. And when I say that it reminds me of Fable or Witcher or whatever, I mean that in the highest honor, because those are games that I will never forget. Goldfish brain and all, I will never forget. I am looking forward to continuing the story. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I'm taking a lot of time to read all the items and things, and welcome to the channel. I typically do that for most games, at least nowadays I do. I truly seek to play the game as they want us to play it, as the developers have created it, utilize all of the creations, and just check out all the creativity that was thrown into this. So much love and creativity to create something this large. The cutscenes alone, to all the dialogue, both dialogue spoken and also textual. And so it's going to be a long haul, but I think that this is going to just be an incredible journey and game. And it's also getting me excited for other larger games, because I haven't done too many huge games for YouTube. Save, I think God of War was the last like longest game I've ever recorded for you guys. But I now kind of want to dive into more of these larger games also on the YouTube side. I've done a few of them for the Twitch side of things, but I'm really looking towards like Ghost of Tsushima. I never have played, so that's up there on games that I'd love to get to eventually. So I'm liking it. I hope you guys are loving it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, YouTube.